It's the NFL on EA Sports. And in the spotlight is Rashad Bateman.
Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. A gain of 5, and now it's 3rd and 3. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
And when you think about great seasons in recent memory, he's definitely putting one together here. There's a good chance he's going to go over 5,000 yards passing for the season. He's just a little bit under that mark coming in. And I tell you, it's pretty rarefied air when you get up there with numbers like this.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They go play action here on 1st down. Being chased out left. And this one too low. The Falcons at 11-2 now. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And they'll get this down to the 10. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. But just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go.
Touchdown! A great effort there. His 19th touchdown now of the season. And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game.
So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Looking to throw on second down, Fields.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, Charles, when you think about this defense, this week in preparation, you couldn't hide the fact from them that they're facing a team that's lost 7 in a row. You just wonder if they prepared the same way they normally do.
Yeah, that's a great question, because normally that preparation goes into what you do well on defense. What is the best thing that you do going into a game? But in this case, you might want to take all the tendencies and throw them out the window. I would expect them to throw every trick play in the book right out of the gate in order to try and get something established and get things moving.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really...
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. It's Gervon Dexter who got in to drop him.
Let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now a first-quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back, they stay in and help me block. Maybe not as many receivers in a pattern. Anything to try and slow down that pass rush.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You look at this Bears defense.
They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
19 Tigers.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. He'll try again. And good work there defensively. He's able to keep him out of the end zone.
A field goal would make it a two-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Touchdown, Falcons! A great play there. Taking it in.
And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, oh, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
To throw is Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney.
They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Here's Fields. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Now it's Fields.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Bears 1st down.
Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
They'll roll him out right. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Justin Fields.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears have got it back to within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
14. Bears 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On play action, they'll throw.
That's going deep for Bateman.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons.
Rashad Bateman,
72 yards.
and the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays.
And it's Rashad Bateman who finished it all off with a touchdown.
Oh, a good-looking return setup here.
He's past the 30. And how about that return? Inside the 20-yard line.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
Fields throw there, complete to Mooney.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now Fields.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Fields now to throw.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards there on the play, as that'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
Here's Fields.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense, because their coverage has been probably the shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal.
Touchdown, Bears! Cole Kmet from 6 yards away.
And the Bears have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Atlanta regains possession to football. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done, because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
That's caught left side with tight end Pitts.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. They'll set up to throw.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
He'll drop to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Koo knocks this one through the post.
And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bears going to get one more possession in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete there to Moore.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
But Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go street.
Go get 6.
They'll throw now on the final play. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And we will not have a run back here as the 2nd half starts with a touchback. The Falcons offense ready to get going to begin this 3rd quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember in that 1st half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. He's got him in, complete. Touchdown, Falcons.
Rashad Bateman,
His 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He dumps it off to Barkley. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Fields on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Chicago.
A first down carry for Barkley.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down, Bears.
Again, it's Barkley. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete. That one doesn't find its target. All in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers getting together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got to get a
touchdown, Chicago!
Saquon Barkley, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
The former Minnesota Golden Gopher Rashad Bateman leading this offense back onto the field.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we have and that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
And he he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And this will be a Falcons first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Holding. Offense.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. A big play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly. Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Chicago offense set to get started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Here we go. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Hurry up.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down. That complete. It's Tyler Scott with it. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A big pickup of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Now here's a throw that's complete.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
2nd down and a yard.
2nd and a yard at the 30-yard line.
Here's Fields. There's Mooney with another catch. And Mooney going to have a Bears first down as he'll take this down to the 26.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
First down, Chicago.
Up the middle with Barkley. A tough run, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Falcons' 25-yard line.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter.
Back to throw. Fields. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Cameron Dicker on now to try to field goal.
From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And his kick is indeed good, and that will close the gap down to 14. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's come together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
137 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Right back to him on 1st down.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Montez Sweat in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This will be 3rd and 15. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Tyler Scott,
45 yards.
And the Bears have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Falcons offense making their way onto the field. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
2nd down and inches.
Short throw caught by Pitts. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons 1st down as he's up to the 40-yard line.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. They go play action here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. On play action, they'll throw. 36 yards on the play. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
2nd and a couple.
From the gun, it's a run for Freeman.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you could have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Touchdown! A great effort there. 27 yards.
And the Falcons are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Now the Bears offense ready to take over again.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fields.
To Barkley on the check down. And he is going to lose yardage here. They're going to bring back to the line now.
3rd and 2. Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. One play action. Fields.
A little juke. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
And no one likes to see that drop, but I guarantee it's not going to stop this quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Throwing on 3rd down. Fields.
Forced out to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
4th down. Fields has to have this one. That's complete to Mooney.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
Fields throwing again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on this.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. And it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'll drop to throw.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off.
Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet.
Fields on first down.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by A.J. Terrell.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
At the 6-yard line.
Second and 5. Eluding the pressure right. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
Well, Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get?